defense who will go to work for the first time in this one. And coming out now, Pofele Ashla. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team. And he is option number 1 for the squad.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Hauls it in. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive humming. They'll send the back in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got his man. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fights off a defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Got his man on the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Rainbow Warriors will try to pick it up on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job just to get rid of that one.
All right, well, if you're the quarterback, you know at this point, this is one of those days that I'm going to have to just strap it up. I'll probably be in an ice bath when the game is over because I'm getting hit a lot. We're only in the first quarter. My accuracy and my timing is going to have to be at a premium.
Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Way off target there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The give on the counter. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Rush right in his face. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
The Rainbow Warriors, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Drops back on first down. Dumps it to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Motion from the wideout. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to pass. That's caught. It's Pugh. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quick give. Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Long way to go on second down. Looking to throw. They're all over it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Second down to the air. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Josh gets rid of that one.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. Fires to the big fella. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
Powers inside. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Man, this quarterback's got a short-term memory, boy. After the interception on the last drive, that looked so ugly, but he's come out and he's been able to turn the page. 4 for 4 now on this drive, throwing it. He's got himself right back in, locked in a really, really nice rhythm. I don't think you have anything to worry about if you're the head coach looking at your quarterback, seeing how he's responded to that mistake on the last drive.
They'll try the right side. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Snags it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
One of the things I love about this defense is...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And guys, everybody needs to be on the same page. Those false starts in this part of the field, crushers. 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Quickly out to the tight end. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on first. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Hawaii calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Final timeout taken by Hawaii. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gonna take a shot. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's not afraid to go deep. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Snap on first down, wants to throw. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Running inside, it's Rice. He's got the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barfield. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun. Fires to the tight end. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Makes the grab. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. That last connection left him a little short of the first down, but in perfect spot to attack on 2nd and short. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finds a crease, it's Rosa. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Bobcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to establish the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right side, it's Bowman. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on the line, it's really nice to have that.
He'll toss it. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
It's complete to the right.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me, he'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Motion from the back. Rashada Downs going up top. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. No wonder he's the favorite target, just going and reeling in everything.
Catching everything, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, he continues to make plays for his quarterback. So if I'm his quarterback, I'm going to continue to find him and let him these numbers.
Leaves it with the back. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. 3rd and long right here. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Here comes the heat. And they got it.
You know, when you go down personnel package, you got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off play action on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Tie ball game as we play in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Pugh. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Look out! Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground with the counter. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Offensively, you want to run that counter, right, to try to take advantage of hyperactive defenses, but just poor execution. Not a good job of understanding where I need to go when I bounce that thing backside, and it bounced outside. You want to take that thing inside, so the offense needs to operate a little bit better and maybe not run as much counter because the defense got in there pretty quick.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Forced him to get rid of it on 3rd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into...
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Got the quick pass. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Nice right there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Drops back on 1st down. Holds on, it's Rice. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rice. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
The Rainbow Warriors back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Snap in the shotgun. Gets open down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they go back on top.
Big time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Wants to throw on first. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pugh. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeps it on the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Plows his way ahead. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Trying to make one miss. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well run him again. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Fires quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And that is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bowman. And he's got plenty for the 1st down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of a 2-minute timeout. New set of downs after the completion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Couldn't set his feet.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you want to play better on offense. You want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't